My dear students, good afternoon to all. Welcome to the Jupyter online class. So, in my previous class, I had discussed about the continuity of a function at a point. Now, in this class, we will read about the continuity at a point from left and right and continuity in an interval. We will know what is the continuity in an interval, what does it mean, and we will know when the function is said to be a continuous function. After that, I will give you the examples of continuous functions, then I will teach you algebra of continuous function. Let us start one by one. Now, continuity at a point from left and right. So, continuity at a point, continuity at a point from left and right. From left, let us read first from left. Continuity at a point from left. So, f of x is said to be f of x, a function f of x is said to be continuous, at a point, said to be continuous at a point x is equal to a from left. At a point x is equal to a from left. Left आडू ही continuous. Left आडू ही continuous. See, this is minus infinity plus infinity. Suppose a lies here. Now continuous f of x is said to be continuous at a point x is equal to a. X is equal to a point re function will said to be continuous from the left only. So when if a function f of x is said to be continuous at a point x is equal to a from left, if limit x approaches to a minus f of x is equal to f of a. Limit x approaches to a minus f of x is equal to f of a हेले आमे कहबा function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a from left. Similarly, a function continuity at a point, continuity at a point from right, continuity at a point from right. Similarly, a function f of x, a function f of x is said to be continuous, is said to be continuous at a point x is equal to b. At a point x is equal to b, suppose b is here, at x is equal to b from right, if limit x approaches to b plus, limit x approaches to b plus f of x is equal to f of b. We define in this manner, a function is said to be continuous at x is equal to a from left if limit x approaches to a minus f of x is equal to f of a. Similarly, the function f of x is said to be continuous at a point x is equal to b from right if limit x approaches to b plus f of x is equal to f of b. Now, let us give an example. In which I can show you how to show the function is continuous from left and function is continuous from right. Now, see one example. F of x is equal to, suppose 2x plus 1. f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Now we will prove, we will show this function is f of x is equal to 2x plus 1. This function is continuous at a point x is equal to 2 from left as well as from right. So for that we will find out. So we will find out what is the value of the function for x is equal to 2. For x is equal to 2. What will be the value of the function? F of 2 is equal to, f of 2 is equal to 2 into 2 plus 1. 2 into 2 plus 1. So that value is equal to 4 plus 1 and that is equal to 5. Therefore f of 2 is equal to 5. f of 2 रो value टा केते बाहरिला 5 बाहरिला. Now we will find out limit x approaches to 2 minus f of x. If this value becomes f of 2, then this function is continuous at x is equal to 2 from left. Right? ताले limit x approaches to 2 minus f of x is nothing but limit x approaches to 2 minus. What is f of x? f of x is 2x plus 1. f of x is 2x plus 1. Now see how to find out this limit. Limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. 2 into 2 minus h plus 1. So x should be replaced by 2 minus h. X tends to 2 minus should be replaced by h tends to 0 and x should be replaced by 2 minus h. Now see what is the value? Limit h approaches to 0. Limit h approaches to 0. What is this? If you simplify this, this will be 4 minus 2h plus 1. So this is equal to limit h approaches to 0. This is equal to 5 minus 2h. Now see, if you put 0 in place of h, what will be the limit? This limit is equal to 5. And see, this limit is equal to the functional value. Therefore, so here we get here limit x approaches to 2 minus f of x is equal to f of 2. Therefore, we can speak f of x is continuous. f of x is continuous at x is equal to 2 from left. Clear? I think your doubts will be cleared now. f of x is continuous at x is equal to 2 from left. Now we will find out whether this is continuous at x is equal to 2 from right or not. Let us see. So for that we will find out. For that we will find out limit x approaches to 2 plus f of x. Limit x approaches to 2 plus f of x. This is equal to limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. f of x in place of 2 whole into. Right? You write just first limit x approaches to 2 plus f of x. In place of f of x you put 2x plus 1. Then x tends to 2 plus should be replaced by h tends to 0. Now x should be replaced by 2 plus h. X should be replaced by 2 plus h. Okay. Now limit h approaches to 0. 2 whole into 2 plus h plus 1. Now see what will happen. Limit h tends to 0. Limit h tends to 0. What will you get after simplifying this? After simplifying 2 into 2 4 plus 2 into h 2h plus 1. So this limit h approaches to 0. This is 5 plus 2h. Now if you put 0 in place of h, what will you get? You will get 5. So see, what is this limit? This limit is equal to 5 and functional value is also equal to 5. therefore here limit x approaches to 2 plus f of x is equal to f of 2. Limit x approaches to 2 plus f of x is equal to f of 2. So we can write the function f of x is continuous. A function f of x is continuous at x is equal to 2 from right. So in this way you knew when the function is said to be continuous at a point from left as well as from right. Now we will come to the second point, जोटा कि continuity in an interval. Now let us discuss about the continuity in an interval. Next, continuity in an interval. When the function is said to be continuous in an interval. Continuity in an interval. So up to now we had discussed the continuity of a function at a point, at a single point. Now we will define in an interval when the function is said to be continuous. So f of x is said to be function f of x, right? Function f of x is said to be continuous. Function f of x is said to be continuous in closed interval AB. F of x is said to be continuous in closed interval AB if first condition, what is that? F of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to a. At x is equal to a from right. Right through a रे continuous ହେଇଥିବା ଦରକାର. That is, what does it mean? Tell me, what does it mean? Limit x approaches to a plus. Right means limit x approaches to a plus. F of x must be equal to f of a. Must be equal to f of a. The second condition is f of x is continuous. F of x is continuous at x is equal to b from left. F of x is said to be continuous from left. Then that is, what does it mean? Tell me. Limit x approaches to b minus f of x must be equal to f of b. And the third point is f of x is continuous at all points. F of x, the third point is f of x is continuous at all points in open interval AB. At all points in open interval AB. Right? So if all these three conditions are satisfied, then we can say the function f of x is continuous on closed interval AB. Right? Now for that, if I show, for that one example if I take, now prove f of x is equal to x plus 1. F of x is equal to x plus 1. So f of x is equal to x plus 1 means it is a polynomial function. It is a polynomial function, and I will tell you the continuity in an interval. After that I will tell you when a function is said to be continuous function, and I will give you examples of continuous function. Now this is a polynomial function. So polynomial function is continuous everywhere. Polynomial function is continuous everywhere. Why it is continuous everywhere, I will discuss when I will give you the example. Polynomial function is continuous everywhere. Therefore this function is f of x is continuous in a closed interval 2, 3. Since it is polynomial function, it is continuous everywhere, therefore f of x is continuous in closed interval 2, 3. Now see, when a function is said to be continuous, function, गोटे फंक्शन को आमे केतिकी बेले कंटीन्यूअस फंक्शन बोली कहिबा. कंटीन्यूअस फंक्शन टाकू आमे केतिकी बेले कंटीन्यूअस फंक्शन बोली कहिबा. ए फंक्शन f of x is said to be a continuous function, if it is continuous at all points of its domain. If it is continuous at all points of its domain. So when a function is said to be continuous function, a function f of x is said to be a continuous function if it is continuous at all points of its domain. So let us give the examples of continuous function. So examples of continuous function. The first example is f of x is equal to c. What is meant by c? C means a constant. So if I say y is equal to 2, so it is a constant function. If I say y is equal to minus 5 by 9, but this implies 9y plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is a constant function. Y is equal to minus 5 by 9, this implies 9y plus 5 is equal to 0. So this is a constant function. So every constant function, you can see every constant function y is equal to 2 is a line here. If this is 1, this is 2. This is y is equal to 2 is a line parallel to x axis, right? So y is equal to 2 is a line parallel to x axis. So therefore this is continuous everywhere. Now you see this is continuous everywhere. There is no gap in the graph. Graph रे आमर कौनसी जगह रे टिके भी gap नहीं. So therefore f of x is equal to c is a continuous function since it is continuous at each point of its domain. A function no domain रे यार domain टा किस है? यार domain होची set of all real numbers. Now at each point of its domain, this function is a continuous function. Therefore this is the first example. Now see, now see, f of x is equal to x. F of x is equal to x. That means identity function. That means identity function. F of x is equal to x. It is continuous everywhere. It is continuous everywhere. So f of x is equal to x. What is the graph? Tell me. F of x is equal to x. What is the graph of this function? Tell me. Now f of x is equal to x. If I draw the graph, then you can show by this line. So this is y is equal to x line, right? If this is x, this is O, this is x dash, this is y dash, and this y is equal to x line passes through origin, and this is continuous everywhere. From the graph, it is very much clear that this function is continuous everywhere. So f of x is equal to x is a continuous function. Identity function is a continuous function, right? Identity function is a continuous function. Then the third point we will come, the third example. The third example is every polynomial function is continuous. Third example is every polynomial function. Every polynomial function can also be called as, every polynomial function is continuous. That means it is continuous at every point of its domain. A जो function, every polynomial function is the example of a continuous function. So what is a polynomial function? Tell me. F of x is equal to, f of x is equal to a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus up to an x to the power n. This is called a polynomial function, and this polynomial has degree n. This polynomial has degree n provided an not equal to 0. Then we say this polynomial f of x, this polynomial f of x has degree n. If an not equal to 0, then we say this polynomial f of x has degree n. Now this is the example of a polynomial function. Every polynomial function is continuous. Then we will come to the example, every rational function. Every rational function can also be called as, every rational function is continuous. So what do we mean by rational function? Rational function is nothing but f of x is equal to p of x divided by q of x. F of x is equal to p of x divided by q of x, where p of x and q of x, p of x and q of x both are polynomial functions. Both are, p of x and q of x both are polynomials in x. Both are polynomials in x. So f of x is equal to p of x divided by q of x, where q of x is not equal to 0, of course. Of course, you can write q of x not equal to 0. Then this function is called as a rational function, and rational functions are continuous functions because it is continuous at each point of its domain. Then fifth one is f of x is equal to absolute value of x. f of x is equal to absolute value of x, modulus of x, f of x is equal to modulus of x is continuous. F of x is equal to modulus of x is continuous. Since modulus x ର graph ଟା କେମିତି? If you draw the graph of this function x o x dash y o y dash, if I draw the graph of this modulus function, what will be the graph? See, 0 बेले 0 and minus बेले plus और प्लस बेले प्लस. So this is the modulus of x graph. This is y is equal to x. This is y is equal to x. This graph is y is equal to minus x. Right? This y is equal to minus x. The graph of this function is this. Therefore, this is the modulus function, and you can draw the graph of this function without lifting your pen. Therefore, there is no gap in the graph. So, the function is continuous everywhere. So, f of x is equal to modulus of x is continuous function, since it is continuous at each point of its domain. Then, sixth one is all exponent logarithmic function. Logarithmic function. Logarithmic function means logarithmic function means f of x is equal to log x to the base a, log x to the base a. So what is a? A is greater than 0. A is a value. A is greater than 0 and a is not equal to 1, and of course x is greater than 0. So logarithmic function is a continuous function, since it is continuous at each point of its domain. So logarithmic function, exponential function, exponential function. Exponential function means g of x is equal to a to the power x. G of x is equal to a to the power x. A is greater than 0 and of course a is not equal to 1. A is greater than 0 and of course a is not equal to 1. So g of x is equal to a to the power x. This function is also a continuous function, since it is continuous at each point of its domain. Then seventh one is the trigonometric functions. All trigonometric functions can also be called as continuous function. Why? Because it is continuous at each point of its domain. So the seventh point is all trigonometric functions and all inverse trigonometric functions, all trigonometric functions and all inverse trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions are also continuous functions. Continuous functions रो definition कौन ताहेले तमे बुझिलो, are continuous functions. Why these functions will be called as continuous functions? Because these functions are continuous at each point of its domain. Therefore this function is continuous. Now we have finished examples of continuous functions. Now let us discuss about the algebra of continuous functions. What are the different algebras of continuous functions? Let us see. Algebra of continuous function. Algebra of continuous functions. If f and g are two continuous functions, if f and g are two continuous functions, means what does it mean? Are two continuous functions means continuous at each point of their respective domains, What are the domains? Domain of f is D1 say, domain of f is D1 say, and D2 is the domain of G of their respective domains D1 and D2 respectively. Respective domains D1 and D2. If f and g are two continuous functions, then first algebra is f plus g is continuous. F plus g is continuous on D. F plus g is continuous on D. What is D? D is nothing but D1 intersection D2. D1 intersection D2. F ro domain hela suppose R. Suppose domain of f is equal to R. Suppose domain of f is equal to R. Suppose domain of G is equal to hela 10 ru 20. Then what is the intersection of these two sets? What is the intersection of these two sets? R intersection close interval 10 20. See, this is nothing but your R. This is nothing but R. Set of all real numbers, and this is 10. Suppose this is 20. Then close interval 10 to 20 is this much. Then what is the intersection? What is their intersection? R and 10 to 20 close interval. Intersection common elements will come under 10 to 20. So D becomes, this is D1 say, this is D2 say. Then D is equal to D1 intersection D2. So that is nothing but D2. That is nothing but D2. Right? A plus G is continuous on D. Clear hela समझते? जदि f hela continuous at each point of its domain D1, G hela continuous at each point of its domain D2, then f plus G is continuous on D. D means D1 intersection D2. Then the second point is f minus G. F minus G is continuous on D. F minus G, this is sum of the functions, is continuous on the common set D, and f minus G is also continuous on D. Then f into G is also continuous. F into G is also continuous on D. But f by G is continuous. F by G is continuous on Koti, on D is equal to, on D minus, on D difference, on the set D difference, set of all x such that G of x is equal to 0. Set of all x such that G of x is equal to 0. जो x गुड़ाक जी ऑफ एक्स टा जीरो हो जाउथबो सेउडा को छाड़ी देले सेही एक्स टा को छाड़ी देले आ सबु पॉइंट रे f by g will be continuous. For example, suppose f of x is equal to 2x plus 1 and g of x is equal to x minus 2, then f by g, this is continuous on R, this is continuous on R, this function is also continuous on R, this function is continuous on R and this function is also continuous on R, but f by g means what? F by g means what? You will get f by g means 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 2. F by g means 2x plus 1 divided by x minus 2. So where it will be continuous? It will be continuous on R difference. R difference for what value of x? G of x equal to 0. For what value of x? G of x is equal to 0. So for x minus 2 is equal to 0, that implies x is equal to 2. So you will difference 2. So R difference 2 element in the set, 2 element in a set. So R ru आमे जदि ए सेट टाको डिफरेंस कर दबा, so in all those points, in all the points of R difference curly bracket भितरे 2 माने set containing 2, R difference curly bracket भितरे 2 set containing 2, this will be f by g will be continuous, right? So this is fourth example, fourth algebra. Then we will come to the fifth algebra. What is that? Fifth algebra. Fifth algebra is 1 by f. Fifth algebra is 1 by f is continuous. 1 by f is continuous in D1 difference set of all x such that f of x is equal to 0. D1 difference set of all x such that f of x is equal to 0. And sixth algebra is lambda f. Lambda into f. Lambda f is continuous. Lambda f is continuous in D1. Lambda f is continuous in D1. What is lambda? Lambda belongs to R. Lambda is a real constant. Lambda is a real constant. So lambda into f is also continuous in D1. So in fact these are the different algebras of continuous function. So now we have discussed about continuity at a point from left and right, continuity in an interval, then we discuss continuity in an interval. So how a function is continuous in the interval, closed interval AB? If the function f is continuous from right, continuous at x is equal to a from right and x is equal to b from left, f of x is continuous at x is equal to b from left and a from continuous at x is equal to a from right, then the function is said to be and of course the function is continuous at each point of the open interval AB. Open interval AB. Suppose A is here, B is here. A ro right re function ta continuous. That means limit x approaches to A plus f of x should be equal to f of a. Limit x approaches to B minus f of x. Limit x approaches to A plus f of x. F of a hela. Limit x approaches to B minus f of, we have already discussed about these things. X approaches to b minus f of x is equal to f of b hela. ताहले आमे आउ कोन हला आउ function is continuous at each point of the open interval AB. ए बी भितर जेतिक पॉइंट्स रहिबो एट ईच पॉइंट फंक्शन इज कंटीन्यूअस देन वी कैन से द फंक्शन इज कंटीन्यूअस इन क्लोज इंटरवल ए बी. Clear? So after that I give you the examples of after that I discussed what do you mean by a continuous function. Continuous function माने कौन आम डिस्कशन कले. Continuous function माने कौन ना जो फंक्शन टा continuous in each point, continuous at each point of its domain, function is continuous function ताऊ कहिबा. Then I give you the different examples of continuous function. For example, suppose I said you that f of x is equal to a constant value. So constant functions are continuous functions. Then we discuss about the polynomial functions are continuous functions. Then we discuss identity function is a continuous function. Then rational function is a continuous function. All these functions and modulus function is a continuous function. Trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions, logarithmic functions, exponential functions, all these functions are continuous functions we had discussed. Then I give you different algebras of continuous functions, right? So up to this we had discussed. In the next class we will discuss about a very important point. In our next class we will discuss about a very important point, and with that we will solve few problems. So thank you all.